Welcome, and thank you for attending the demonstration of PeopleservConnexxions, connecting people and processes in your organization. Companies are faced with decisions about how best to use technology to achieve their business strategies. For instance, do you license all of your software from the same vendor? If you do, you probably will have to make compromises if some of their solutions don't fit your business needs. But if you don't, you are responsible for integrating each point solution, which could end up looking like this. PeopleservConnexxions uses the hub and spoke model. It's a cloud-based platform as a service which forms a centralized repository of all information and relationships in the organization. It draws information from systems of record and disseminates the right context or view of the organization to each application that needs it, sharing only the one source of the truth. With this model, companies can achieve agility and freedom from the large software vendors. PeopleservConnexxions forms a functional integration between the people in an organization, as well as a technical integration between the processes. It depicts relationships the way they exist in the real world within the context of each process. It supports multiple contexts, a mix of hierarchical and peer-to-peer relationships, and importantly, it's dynamically maintained by the system. Let's take a look at the actual software. Here we have a context called My Business Area. It contains a person who has a peer relationship with another person and manages a department. Let's see what makes this her department. If I click on the Rules tab, I see that it has a rule called Software Development. Editing that rule, I see the rule consists of department equals software development and status equal active. That means that the system will make sure that at all times anybody who's in the software development department in an active status is represented by that sphere. She also manages a project team. Let's double click on that project team to see what's in it. And we can see that it consists of a project manager, J, as well as the project participants. So if I have a workflow transaction, let's say a request for a day off, it should be routed within the context of my project team. But something of a more global nature, such as compliance or governance, should be within the context of my business area. Let's take a look at some other areas where PeopleservConnexxions can help you. For reporting, you can slice or dice the company any way that you like. No more using Excel spreadsheets with pivot tables to create reports using the population you want. And importantly, no more storing important business rules only in Excel macros. PeopleservConnexxions forms a repository of all business rules as well as information and relationships, which can be exported to any application in the environment. Security. PeopleservConnexxions can populate security roles. What this means is if somebody terminates, the moment that termination becomes effective, it gets pushed out to the application that needs it, so you're in compliance at all times. Collaborative software and social media. You can form self-defining communities in PeopleservConnexxions. Heck, you can even define the company softball team. Let's take a look at that. Company softball team is the ultimate position management application. I can change positions of people just by dragging them out of one position and dragging them into another. I hope you found this presentation interesting and informative. Let's play ball.